Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently working our way towards being done with war exhaustion. We're actually really close to that. What were we working on for missions? Right. All we can do here is expand up this direction. So that's reasonably fine. We do need a new religious researcher, and we will put in you. Fantastic. Speaking of tech, how far ahead of time are we right now? We are currently 39 years ahead of time. Okay, great. We're doing really well there. We are, of course, still working on getting these roads built. I want to get this section of roads built before we go to war for sure. Now, we don't need our aggressive expansion to be completely gone before we go to war. In fact, it would probably end up being slightly wasteful to do it. I don't think we want a truce up here. No, we do have an interest, but we don't have an interest in having a coup there. We actually want to conquer it, so that'll be absolutely fine. We're going to continue to make our way up through here, get these roads completed, and that'll get us roads done on roughly half of our empire. So that is absolutely great. We can start thinking about getting roads built up over here if need be, and that would probably be for the best. I'm just thinking about how we want to connect this all together right up over here. It's slightly awkward, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we want to declare our war. We know that we're very close to running out of war exhaustion. That's for sure. Can we expand our legion at all? No. 12 out of 10. Sure. So that's fine for right now. We definitely want to think about building additional city buildings. So let's take a quick look at what we have to build here. This is just in... Where is this? Oh, over here. Okay. So over here we have a building slot available. We could certainly put a port in here if we really wanted to continue to focus on ports. I guess that's fine. I don't really like doing that necessarily, but sure. Are they doing a good job? Probably not. We'll remove the miser, and that of course means that we have a scorned family here. I think this is the same person. So we're going to put this guy in. Cool. That should do just fine for the time being. What is going on over here? These guys are fighting Carthage. That's fascinating. The Persian kingdom is having trouble. Oh yeah, Parthia is big. Okay, sure. That's fine for now. Occupied by Rome up here? Okay. Hang on a moment. Do we actually need to go over there? I mean, eventually, yes. We'll keep an eye on that situation. It's very clear we need to grow, and soon. We're definitely going to look to grow after we've finished up this round of roads. We're basically done with war exhaustion at this point. This Roman army doesn't look all that strong, does it? It really doesn't. Okay, that's occupied by these guys. Sure. Okay, so that's now all Roman territory. Noted. We're definitely going to need to do something about Rome. Can we fight them right now? Probably not. 6,600 to 1,900. We definitely need to do some work on that. So we're going to round out these roads here. We're going to be done with that quite soon. Is Rome likely to declare on us anytime soon? For the time being, no. I'm going to continue to increase the opinion of Rome. It can't go up by all that much, but we're going to do this for now. There was a medical accident. Okay, this guy's apparently frail now. He'll abandon seeking treatment and begin seeking treatment. Okay. Either way, he's going to seek treatment, so that seems fine. So all we need to do is build a couple of roads up this way. We can call down an omen, and I think we'll continue to go for the pop assimilation speed. That'll be absolutely great. This is our total number of pops, right? Not our number of assimilated pops. Correct. Okay, so we're certainly continuing to work on assimilation, but we do have a couple more provinces of road to construct here. That'll take about a month, and then we're going to move up over this direction. Okay, I definitely want to attack these guys. Are they allied with anyone? They're actually allied down here. We should be able to win that. Arrest him at once. Losing 10 stability is slightly painful, but it'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to get this road built. Any moment now. There we go. We're going to come off of road build. And I'm just thinking about how we want to structure this attack here. We're certainly going to want to hire some mercs. So I feel like we should declare this basically now, but I'm going to march up over here first. The Republic is safe once more, indeed. So we'll gain some popularity. Cool. So this is going to be a huge gain for us, right? We're going to control everything here, everything here. We're not going to be fighting these guys at this time, but we will go after them shortly after. I'm expecting to have a huge aggressive expansion problem here, and we'll see what that ends up looking like. But we'll just hop up over here for right now. And I want to investigate some hiring of mercenaries. So, we have 32 gold to work with here. I'm going to hire these guys. And these guys. There we go. We'll hire both of those mercs. Now, where are they? They're both down over in this Roman area. Cool. So we're going to move one force here, and we're going to move the other force, like, up over this way. And we'll just launch a three-pronged attack. We're not going to start our invasion just yet. We're currently negative in our treasury. That is noted. Our fort maintenance is down right now, and turning up our army maintenance is going to be slightly painful. But we want time for these guys to get into position, even if it's not necessarily time for them to fully reorg. Yeah, they're going to be slowly replenishing their morale. Very, very slowly. We should probably consider raising up our levies fairly soon. Can we do that and declare war? I know in Crusader Kings we can't do that, but potentially. Okay, so these guys are in position. We're going to unit reorg them. It's going to be expensive. And these guys we're going to... Wait a second. They're not in exactly the position I wanted them to be in. I wanted them to be, like, up over here. So keep on a-moving. We're getting more reorg happening here. Yeah, 15.27. I'm not shocked about that one. So we're going to put these guys on unit reorg. This is going to be very expensive briefly here, but I want to let this regenerate a decent chunk. So 28% and 18%. I want to get this up to at least like 50%. Yeah, we'll go when this one reaches 50%. So that's 40 there. One more month tick. Cool. That sounds good. We're going to hop out of unit reorg here in a moment. Melancholia. Okay, sure. Okay, so that's at 52. This is at 42. We'll call that good. Now we're going to launch our invasion here. So we're going to declare war with taking... What claim do we want here? Cantabria? Sure, that's okay. Cool. So we're no longer importing all that stuff. That's to be expected. We're going to raise up our levies. And our levies are all going to head up over this direction. They're going to group up here. I don't like this path that they're taking through enemy territory. We're going to have them go around like this, but that should be fine. Then these guys are going to launch an attack here. And I'm looking at this fort layout here. I feel like attacking on this side of the river. Now, they're definitely going to send forces out over here, right? We're going to have problems with them attacking out this way. I'm relatively okay with this. Cool. Wait a second. Do these guys only have one fort? That's kind of insane. So we're going to move through very quickly over here. Now, they're attacking over this way. That's unsurprising. These guys are locked in to here. I would like to stack wipe that, so we're going to walk up there and fight them. Beautiful. Now, our levy forces are going to be trickling in slowly, right? And these guys have a lot of forces over here. That's all to be noted. Okay, we did not stack wipe that, unfortunately. Do we catch this force here? No. We're just going to head up over here for now. And these guys can group up over this way. We are arriving on the roads here, so we'll head up there pretty quickly. I'm okay with them attacking us over here for the moment, and over here as well. So we're going to allow that for the time being. We need to make our way through some of these forts, right? The forts are a high priority right now. And these guys should come over this way and fight this. Absolutely. So we're going to head down over this way next. We're going to look to stop these guys from being up here. We could do with some new blood in the Senate, indeed. Cool. So that stack wipe, that's perfect. Now I want to grab all of these guys, and we're going to move down, and we're going to play defense with our levy troops here. Cool. We're still attacking these areas. That's going to take some time. Really, an 8K stack there. Okay. That's bigger than I expected it to be. I didn't expect them to have an 8K stack up here. We might still be able... That's a lot of heavy cavalry. That's a lot of heavy cavalry. We probably need to head up this way. We're going to try to leave here, but I don't think we succeed. We have better troops than they do, but yeah, this is definitely going to be retreating. So we're just going to do that for now. We'll group these guys up here, and these guys need to come up here as well. Okay, we'll have to abandon this area for the moment. I'm not too concerned about that. Our mercs are sieging down here, and that's our primary focus for the moment. Okay, so we'll be retreating here shortly. That is so many heavy cavalry. Okay. We have a stronger army. The terrain is to our benefit. Our commander only has 7, while theirs has 13, and their army has higher morale than ours. Okay. So, let's see here. We do have reinforcements on the way. We'll see how this goes. So with the reinforcements coming in here, do they get there in time to give us the morale bump? Yes. And then we win the battle. Perfect. That's what I thought might happen. So that's all good. We're actually still fighting here. There we go. We do need a new magistrate, and it should really be... Actually, this guy's perfect. That'll do. So these guys from here are going to head this direction. We'll just have to keep our levy troops together for now. So we need these sieges to wrap up, right? That's a pretty high priority at this moment. We see that they have a number of sieges ongoing as well. We just lost this siege, which is actually unfortunate. I think that was only a 7% chance. But we did just win this one, which is really, really good. We're going to head down this direction and look to give battle over here a bit. With our 18K stack, which we should easily win this. In theory. Yeah, they retreat. That's perfect. We're going to head up here and win this as well. Legal chicanery. Okay, we'll actually gain 5 stability here. 5 stability would be great. So we're capping over here, no problem. We're going to grab here next. And we're just going to make our way through these fortless states very, very quickly, right? This is going to take more time. We won this siege down here, which is phenomenal. Unfortunately, we lost this siege up here. We're definitely having some awkward luck on that one. We're going to come on over this direction and look to defend that area. And I would like to head over here and start up a siege of this fort. Okay. Now, these guys, we really do want to continue pressing through here, I think. I'm watching these, but I think that our mercs can deal with that. So I'm not too concerned about it. We're going to head up here and have no problem dealing with that force. They're already running. So our next stop would be here. Unfortunately, we haven't built roads on this half of our empire yet, which is something we probably should have thought of, but here we are. So we're just going to, at this point, split up a bit, I think. We should be able to afford to do this. And we'll send one unit here We'll send another unit here to their capital, and the rest of our forces are going to head down here. We know that the majority of their forces are down this way. Oh, we're actually going to catch this force. I didn't expect that. But yeah, we'll absolutely take that. Beautiful. So now we're just going to head up over here and continue to deal with defending these areas. Excellent. So at this point, there's very little that these guys can do, right? This is pretty under control. Can we catch this force here? That's a potential option. We can bring these guys up this way, and then these can come over to here. Actually, we can just grab this area first. Seems good. This is a little bit dangerous. We know that there's some guys heading northward here, so we're going to have to pull these guys. These are not locked in at this moment. I want them to lock. We're going to come in over here, and we're going to fight this force. They have a lot of little armies running around over here, and we do need to catch them, right? That is a relatively high priority here. We did not catch them there. We're just going to head up this direction. We are going to catch something here, it looks like. And yeah, they cap this back. That's to be expected. We are dealing with these armies, and that one's stack wipe. Beautiful. We can then head off over this way. Now that this is intercepted. Does that stack wipe is the question? I don't know. We probably don't have enough to siege here at this time. So we may want to leave this force be for the moment. That did not stack wipe, sadly. But we're just going to continue to do battle up over here. Cool. We're going to cap back some of these areas down in the south. Okay, we won a battle off over this direction, which was mildly awkward. Yeah, these guys are on their way in. I'm not shocked about this. Like I said, this was dangerous. We're going to make our way down here with our primary force, and we'll bring these guys down southward as well. These guys are running around up here. That is to be expected. We're tied down with this siege right now with one of our merc forces, and we'll just make our way slowly through this. Okay, yeah, that small force got stack wiped there. Ooh, they have this 7k stack as well up here. That is apparently going to catch us. Well, we'll just make our way in over this way. We clearly need to group up a bit. No doubt about that. So I'm going to bring these guys. Oh, I hate that path. We're going to come around like this. I want to retreat this force over to here. Okay. So there we go. We're retreating there. We need to free up this siege force, right? And we need to bring these guys northward at this point. However, that siege force is not going to be freed for a long time. I want to point that out. It's going to be a very long time. And we're going to lose gold any way we slice it here. Gross. Okay, these guys are retreating to separate locations. This siege is finally over. So we're going to continue to work our way through over here. I feel like we need to just chill up this direction, group these guys together as best we can, and just give battle in some of these locations while our mercs work on getting these sieges done and get these guys pieced out of the war. I feel like that needs to be our strategy here. So we're going to move these guys southward. We're hoping to get these out of there before they get caught. Legal chicanery again. And actually, 50 gold for Carpetania is actually good here. We're going to head up to Taporia. They're going to attack us here. Okay, they decided not to. Probably for the best for them. Unfortunately, these guys are way southward. They're retreating all the way to the capital. We could potentially attack over here. Oh, but these guys are being chased, and they're actually going to get caught. These guys are moving so fast. They're so cavalry heavy. I didn't realize that they were going to be this level of cavalry heavy. But it's kind of insane how much cavalry they have, to be honest. So this might get stack wiped. Let's just look to group these guys up. Yeah, they did. I thought that might be the case. They can't deal with our merc forces, right? That is our saving grace here. They simply cannot deal with our merc forces. They can deal with these forces a little bit. So we're going to group up here. These guys are walking directly onto us. We're going to be in hills here. We'll put in a slightly better commander. We have reinforcements on the way in. We have a numerical advantage on them. We should win this. And we did. Fantastic. So now we're going to head a bit northward here. Or actually, we'll go take back Segovia. We're right here. We do want to get these forts dealt with. These are the last 2 forts before we can piece out one of these. Give us some of that. Cool. We do need a new religious researcher. We'll put this guy in. Yeah, them running around capping up here is awkward for us, but it's not the end of the world. We need these 2 forts to fall. We're almost done with this war. I want to point that out. So this is their primary force. Very cavalry heavy. Very, very, very cavalry heavy. Yeah, we'll head this direction. This seems okay. Up to 14% here. Looks good. We got a little greedy. No doubt about that. And yeah, they've taken back this territory. That's fully expected at this point. We'll get it back. We want to piece these guys out first. That is our top priority right now. And then we'll deal with these very quickly. And yeah, they're sieging over here. I see that. We're probably not going to do anything about that just yet. I do want these mercs to finish up their siege here. We're at 42%. So any moment now. There we go. So this siege is now over. We're going to head this way with our mercs, and we're going to head in and start capping these unforted capitals with our primary forces. This will be absolutely great. And yeah, they're kind of swarming over here a bit. Our mercs don't really have spearmen, so we don't really counter their cavalry all that well, but we do have good numbers, and we're looking to cut them off a bit. Actually, coming down here is not a bad idea. If we could get there in time, which we absolutely could not. Okay. We'll lose some opinion there, that's fine. They pillaged our holy site, which is very rude of them. So we're just going to head up over here. These mercs are going to be done shortly. And we're going to fight up over this way. There's a lot of troops in this area. We need to keep that in mind. But we have a big numerical advantage right now. We won that. And we stack wiped it. These guys are now locked into attacking us. That's not going to be a stack wipe, I'm pretty sure. But we are going to win it. We also just won this siege here, which is huge. We're going to walk over this way, and these guys are going to come over here. I'm going to grab a small levy here. And we're going to send them up here. This is slightly risky, but it should be okay with all of their forces tied down over here. So we're going to go relieve this siege. And we'll have this pieced out very, very soon. Except for this location, which is blocked by this fort. Okay, that's slightly awkward. Slightly awkward indeed. We'll go cap it manually, I think. Okay, so we just got a religious advance there. That allows us to grab another martial advance here, taking cohorts, giving us 5% extra discipline as well, so that'll be very good. Cool. We're going to cap this area, and then I'm going to send these mercs to go hit this fort. Now I want to go relieve the siege on our capital. And that'll be perfect. So this is under control now. So we want to make our way up to this fort. We'll hit this capital first, and then we'll hit the fort. Okay, they're running away from these guys. Civic advances, sure. We're going to continue to grab veteran enticements there. There we go. So promotion through valor will be next. That'll be very, very good. We'll get this capped, and then we can piece these guys out. Our mercs are hitting up over here. This war is virtually over at this point. So we want to piece out these lads, right? And we want to take everything that they have. That is so much aggressive expansion. Okay. That's 62, and this is actually more than we can take. So, we're going to have to back off on some of this. Unfortunately. Let's just reset this for right now. I think we're just going to connect up this, so we have a land bridge there, and then maybe take this area up here. Even that's 43 aggressive expansion. They would not accept this. They have 14 reasons not to. So for the time being, we'll just have to chill. We'll send these guys down to look to clean up some of these areas here. Where's our other Merc force at? They're currently here? Okay. Let's go grab some of this territory back for the time being. Actually, no, this is going to come back to us very soon. Yeah, let's go to Segovia. Cool. We're going to go start up a siege on this last fort here. And we want to just chase this force down. Perfect. We'll attack these guys here if we can. Oratory advances. Cool. We'll grab promotion through Valor, giving us an additional 5% discipline. That's stack wiped. We're going to come down over here. Beautiful. We see a 6K stack coming down here, and they're locked into us at this point. So we're going to fight them as well. Looks great. This stack wiped, of course. And we're going to go up this direction. Unfortunately, this fort is occupied by these guys, which is very sad indeed. But we're just kicking them out of this area for right now. There we go. Let's go take Segovia back. I want these guys to head northward to here. Replace the stockpile, I guess. Very sad. Okay, so let's rethink what we're going to take here. Maybe we just want to take the stuff that's down south here, like this. That would only be 29 AE, leaving them with this, and we can go after that later. They'd actually still not accept this. 23 reasons not to. Okay. Well, this is fine for now. We'll just continue to work our way through this. It will not take us very long to wrap up this war. So we're going to head up this direction and start taking all of these capitals, right? That is our current goal. So up we go. And the white piece will be enforced soon if we don't control the war goal, which we will. I want to potentially grab, like, material science here. Oh, we don't actually... We need a civic researcher. Hang on a moment. There you go. Cool. So that'll be fine. In we go here. Minus 7% on that fort still, sadly. But let's get these occupations underway. We're making money at this point, which is absolutely great. And we're just going to start grabbing these. And yes, I see these guys over here being jerks. We may want to chase them down. There's these guys over here as well that should probably be chased down. Because they're going to go cap stuff back, right? Yeah, they definitely are. We're going to fight them there. That looks good. And then there's this force up here, which are currently heading this way. Chasing them is going to be mildly awkward, I suspect. But let's go grab their capital now. We're at 28% on this siege. 18 gold for 6 stability actually seems okay right now. And we do get a new invention here as well. So we're going to reduce our army weight modifier by 10%. Cool. So we're just going to, I guess, head off over this way and hope that we manage to catch these guys. I see this 7.5k force here. That's a little bit creepy here. There's a lot of mercs there. They weren't moving in to attack us, and it looks like they don't want to fight us. We're going to move in and attack them there. Okay, we have a new leader. That's fine, sure. We do need a Legion commander, apparently. Okay. And we need a governor down here in Lusitania. And we don't actually own the province, so we can't assign one. Mildly awkward. Okay, we're going to continue to move in and look to attack this guy. There we go. We got him attacked. Any moment now on this fort. And we're going to make our way up over this direction. They do not have this war under control, for the record. They super don't. There, that fort won. So we're going to head up over this direction. They're now suing for peace. No shockers there. And we decline it for the moment. We're just going to head over this way. So the question is, how much can we actually get away with taking here, right? The answer is a lot, but I'm concerned about our AE. I'm very concerned about our AE. So we're going to have all of this under our control, right? That's super, super obvious. All of that's going to get taken over. These guys should head over this way, chasing down these forces. So we're 99% right now. Unfortunately, what are these controlled by? This zone of control here, I guess? Sure. Why don't you go there? You go here. That'll be fine for now. And then we've got all of these guys running around over here, kind of blocking our control. That's okay. I want to, at this point, split off these guys and have them come back over this way. They'll sit right next to the mercs, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay. Let's chase down this force a bit, but we're going to be having peace here in a moment. We just need this cap to happen. Okay. So at this point, everything is under control. So we need to sue for peace, and we'll see how much we can get. So for these guys, we were talking about taking these states over here for 29 AE. And that is indeed what we're going to take from them. We're going to be mostly AE constrained here. For this war up here, we know that we need a couple of different states, right? We know that we need that one, that one. That's mostly over here. Okay. So we pretty much need stuff over this way. So let's sue for peace. I would like to clean this up over this way. And then I'd like to take everything that is down over this direction. We're already at 30 AE here. That's 33. This is going to put us up over 50, which is painful. That's very, very painful. Rome is probably not going to be happy, nor is Carthage. And we'll have to think about that. We also are going to need more territory over here than what we currently have. But this does get us a huge, huge amount of gains. So we should probably back off until we are gaining... Let's see, we're at 28 right now, so we can only gain like 23. So we'll need to back off on our war exhaustion, or rather on our AE here. And that means that we're not going to get all of this in one war. Which is certainly very sad. Okay, so it would be somewhere around here is what we can take without going over 50 AE. Definitely not ideal, but it's what we'll take. And that pretty much relegates these guys to just being up over here. So we're going to need to get rid of our mercs. We will put our mercs down for now. Those can be disbanded. These can be disbanded. Any levies that we have unstack wiped are going to be disbanded. There we go. And then these guys, we're just going to send them over here. It is past time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we are going to grab this, I guess. 15 political influence, sure. There we go. And then we're going to have to fight these guys again, but that's fine. We'll get there. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. We're at 2367 pops, so that actually got us a lot of pops. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atalet, Shadowwolf, MLoHun80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.